Hi guys, how are you doing? Okay, I just did a test live video, but when I'm doing the live video, I'm not recording for two different accounts. So I tested it on my other account. Uh, so I have two accounts, so you can look for my other account if you want to catch a live broadcast. Because I'm not sure if I can do it on two different accounts. Right now, I don't know that, okay? So anyway, this is an interesting topic. Um, I had questions on my mind I was wondering about, and I feel like some people are concerned about what's coming up in 2020. People are getting a little bit concerned about possible monetary issues or whatever that may be going on in 2020. So I decided to like ask a couple questions about it, okay? So this is what is coming in 2020, okay? In the USA, okay? Because I did like 2020 predictions for like regular individuals per sign. Well, this is just in general for the USA population, okay? It's kind of in regard to money. So, anyway, the first card that I have for this is hindrance, okay? So, what's going on in the USA in 2020? Hindrance. Fate has blocked this path for you, and I didn't know what that meant. So, I decided to clarify it, and a bunch of cards just popped out. So, let me tell you what the cards are about, okay? So, Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups is given an offer of love. And by the way, so this means now I'm doing my videos 2 times. I'm learning how this works to figure out if it'll help my viewers, the subscriptions to get higher so that I could be successful faster with this. So anyway, guys, hit the subscribe button if you appreciate the different topic that I'm doing, and leave comments and press the like button, okay, if it resonates for you. So there's a hindrance blocking a path. Fate has blocked a path for you in the USA if you live in the USA in the year 2020. And what is that about? This is the backstory behind it, okay? So the first card was the Knight of Cups. There was an offer of love. Three of Coins. There's a collaboration with this person who was offering love to you. Okay, it doesn't have to resonate for everybody. I kind of consider this like a bonus reading, so it's kind of for fun, so don't make any life-changing decisions based on it. Okay? So, Ace of Cups, there's a new beginning in love with this person who offered you love and now is a partner with you. Maybe it's a past person you've already been with. Okay. Seven of Staffs. It means that you're trusting your intuition about the situation. And if you're trusting your intuition, you're supposed to be successful in that. So, I don't know if you trust it in your intuition. What do your intuition tell you to do? There's a Ten of Swords. So I'm not sure if this is you or if this is the other party. There's a betrayal going on, so I'm not sure who betrayed whom in the partnership. I think somebody trusted their intuition that they didn't trust a partner or something. I don't know if it was your partner or if it was you, but somebody betrayed someone else. And this is in regard to a King of Cups. A King of Cups can be a moody individual, so it can be loving sometimes and not loving. So when he's not loving, he could be drinking and or partying or something. So the next card is the Six of Swords. So maybe perhaps you see the character. I don't know if that's your energy. Are you in the King of Cups energy, or is that your partner's energy? So the Six of Swords, somebody's running away from the King of Cups with that type of energy. Like, I don't want that type of relationship. I'd like something more consistent and more loving, not just about partying and alcohol. Okay. And so the last of these cards is it's not something stolen, it's that someone is an adversary, someone is acting as an opponent. So whatever the case may be, this relationship, the backstory here in 2020 could be coming from the year 2019, where there are a bunch of relationships that were not stable and steady. They didn't make sense. They weren't helpful. They weren't constructive. So they were left in the past. Okay? And that's why this card here says hindrance. Fate has blocked this path for you. So in the year 2020, some people may have experienced some type of tumultuous relationship that they're leaving behind. Okay? So the next card is the Serpent. A sly and subtle approach is needed. And I guess that's to escape the relationship that didn't work out. So I don't know if that's being broadcast like, hey, we broke up to all your friends and family. It may just be something that's done on the slide and people may not even realize you're not with that person anymore. So the next card is the Hand of Fate. The Hand of Fate here means forces beyond your control intervene. They may intervene or they may not intervene because this card is horizontal. So forces beyond your control may intervene to help you out of that bad situation or to not help you out of the bad situation as you recover from your breakup. Okay? So I'm just going to assume that's about money because here when I was asking questions, I was asking about money. Like what's going on for the people in the USA, the collective in the USA in regard to money in the year 2020. So that card might have been in regard to your money. You may have help, assistance or something. And it may come to you whether you ask for it or not. Okay, the Harlequin, true feelings are being masked. So this card means that, let's see, the Harlequin mask. I'm sorry, I was in my thoughts a while ago about something that happened in my previous reading. Okay, I sent a comment to someone and I didn't see it show up, so I have to resend it. And that, okay, true feelings are masked. The Harlequin. Okay, so someone is, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and do that. I'm sorry guys, sometimes I get distracted by my thoughts. So anyway, the Harlequin, true feelings are masked. And this is in regard to the past person you broke up with or something. It could be in regard to money. Because like I said, I was asking about money. So in the USA, people may be having concerns about money, but not saying what they actually think. Okay? So in regard to money, if you're recovering from a bad relationship, people may not be telling you what they're thinking, but we have the Wizard card. Use your skills to aid others, okay? So someone may help you or you may help someone else as they're recovering from a bad relationship. If you're living in the USA in 2020, okay? So if someone's helping you, you may attain sudden wealth, and that can be a good thing or a bad thing. The reason why, I don't know why I just said that. That just came out of my mouth. It can be, okay, let me tell you the reason why. And I did this reading before, so I kind of know the reason why. You're having a thought about an imprisonment, but I don't think this is in the literal sense of being in a prison. It's a thought about in order to get the sudden wealth, you may have to make a collaboration with someone, and you're concerned it may lead to a mental trap, like you're trapped in a situation because you needed money. Some people may be seeing that as when you get a new career, you have to sign a contract, and so it feels like a prison. And some people may be seeing it in a different way, and we'll get to that later, okay? So the next card here, Great Fortune. This card is, and I'm sorry I didn't send that email again. I was trying to do two things at once. Okay, so anyway, Great Fortune, card number 26. There's some issues that I personally is coming to my mind. Sorry, I'm telling you that I need to deal with because it's about people. It's so strange. Okay, hindrance. This is what's coming to my mind. Fate has blocked this path for you. Some people in my life are trying to block my path, trying to block my success, and this is coming to my mind as I'm doing this reading. And I don't appreciate those people who are doing that. So I'm sorry if I'm distracted, okay? So great fortune may come to a person, but they are scared of it possibly because it's coming with strings attached, okay? It's going to make them feel like they're tied to something, and I'm not sure if they want to be tied to the something, and we'll get to what the something is later. Okay, so I had wanted to say some things this morning, some things that come to my mind this morning, but I'm not going to say them now. There's probably a lot of things. Maybe I might do a separate video about some things that people may be concerned about, and it may not be in 2020. It's just in general. So anyway, I'm sorry I'm distracted while I'm doing this reading, but so we're having thoughts about an imprisonment in regard to some wealth that may be coming in. The reason why we're having some thoughts about that is because we're dealing with a person who's not being real with us. They're being false. And I'm not sure if I'm going to see the issue that's on my mind. A false person can be playing certain games with you. And I got 1010 a while ago. Like, a false person can come to you and say, hey, I want to be your friend, but really they're going to mess with you. Remember the enemy card, the 7 of Swords card that we got? So, like, my mind is crossing on certain things in relation to this reading. Okay? So just be careful of people who are coming to you a certain way and they don't really mean you good. The reason why I say that is because true feelings are masked with this Harlequin card, because a sly and subtle approach is needed. Somebody may be trying to get to you. You're scared of it being in prison. Somebody's trying to get to you and they're not being real. And so this situation here, the card of relevance here, this 7 of Staffs, trusting your intuition. There's some situations that maybe you're aware of in your circumstance that are not plain and clear, and it's like you have to trust your intuition because some people are not being real with you. So if you're picking up on that, be aware, okay? And as I go through this reading, you'll possibly see why, okay? So anyway, this false person who may have a great fortune has an expectation. Okay? Okay. So the false person has expectation that someone, it could be the country or something, is on a pathway to, I don't know, a pathway. There's, the false person has expectation to walk on a pathway, maybe with you. Okay, so the false person is trying to collaborate with you, it seems like, and that's how you attain the great fortune. But you're afraid of being imprisoned to be tied to this person because you think they're false. You don't know everything about them and it's concerning you. So anyway, that false person has a message of concern in regard to poverty. So they're concerned, they have money, I think, but they're concerned about poverty. So let's see what else. Okay, baby is horizontal. Someone may want to have a baby. The reason why I say that is because desire comes after this baby card and they're both horizontal. So there may be someone desiring to have a baby, but both of them could be up in the air. So it's possible that they may get what they want and they may not. We don't know. It's just maybe a thought on their mind. And someone is being watched constantly. So maybe by this false person. Okay. So, and there's an issue with death being on somebody's mind. There is chattering going on. These are horizontal, so there may or may not be chattering about death going on. Okay, so, and it may be in regard to a flatterer. Okay, so the next card is reconciliation. So the reconciliation could be with the past partner. One of you guys betrayed each other, and so the past partner is trying to come in. I'm not sure who's having the issue with death being a concern to them. Let me see. Somebody's desiring to have a baby. They're being watched constantly. Death is a concern that people are talking about. And then there's reconciliation. So I don't know if death is a concern with the person who you're reconciling with from your past, or if it's in regard to the false person here. I don't know. Okay. So the next card is constancy. You reconciled with someone and they're being constant with you. I guess they're actually being there for you and with you. And in the past, fate had blocked them from being with you. But the funny little tricky part is that absence is the next card. So they're there with you constantly, and then all of a sudden they're not there with you constantly. So I don't know if that's a trick, like they wanted to reconcile, but maybe it's a one-night stand. The next card is thought. So are you having a thought about the situation? Thoughts. And then the next card is pensioner. So the thought is that you want someone to rescue you. Now, pensioner could be about an actual prison. So I don't know if somebody was actually put in a literal prison or not. But I don't think they were, because it was only a thought of imprisonment. Okay? So someone's thought of imprisonment has to do with getting in a relationship with another person. So because you're reconciled with your past person, you want to get back out of it again. So you want someone to come get you out. So you want another person to intervene in between yourself and your ex that you probably should have left alone. And I said on the other reading that I did, like, it seems like for some reason the bad relationship where people were playing mind games for whatever reason, the bad relationship partner keeps trying to come back. But you got to be careful, because if they keep trying to come back but it keeps bringing negative situations, they're still playing mind games. Be careful of intermingling yourself with people you let go of who play mind games, who probably are going to hurt you, so you don't have to be backstabbed again. Okay? So the pensioner may have come to set you free. I'm not sure. But whatever the case may be, there was success. You got away from the past person. Apparently the past person got away from you, because it said absence. So I don't know if you intermingled with your past person and then somebody else stepped in on the rebound again, or somebody ran off your past person and said, why are you back here? You see what you did to her last time? Leave her alone. Something to that effect. Okay? So success is the past person who's gone. The next card is some money. I don't know if it cost you some money to get rid of the past person. Maybe this is a divorce or something and it cost money. So the pensioner could have been a lawyer. Okay. So the next card is a visit. So you get a visit. I don't know if this is from the lawyer or not. I don't know. You have a conversation with someone who is visiting you. Malady. You have a visit from someone. They conversed with you about a malady. Okay. I don't know if this is your past person that you hooked up with or not. And then there's a priest involved, so that doesn't sound too good health-wise. So it's something really serious. Okay. So the next card here is impediment. Impediment could mean hindrance. Remember the hindrance card up there? Like, you're hindered from being with this person again is something serious. That's the battery sound. Okay. So the next card here is scholar. Okay. Scholar. The scholar card here is meaning that, what was it? Impediment. There's a malady. A priest was called. It's very serious. It's an impediment to future relationships with that person, if that was a person you were sleeping with. A scholar, someone intelligent. I don't know if someone's in school and it's a surprise for that person to know that they're, whoever that is, relative or family, friend, whoever, is sick. I don't know if that's what's going on. Or if somebody was smart enough to know better than to interact with that person intimately. I don't know. I don't know what this means. An impediment to school. I think it's an impediment to learning, to education. Somebody probably is in school and they hear that their relative, family, friend, someone, lover, somebody was sick, and it's major. And so the next card is weakness. So that person who was ill is weak. Okay. So the next card is a widow reversed. And so I'm not sure if it means that the person who was ill was a male, and then the wife, it was a male spouse, and then the wife, I'm not sure if it'd be a wife, because it almost seems like they got a divorce. So the wife didn't lose the husband. If this card is in the reverse, I'm not sure. So the person was close to death. That's why a priest was called, but they didn't maybe die. I'm not sure. Okay, so the next card is country house, and it's sideways. So just consider it house, apartment, wherever, a home. It could be a business because if it, I don't know, but I think it's a house. It's a personal living space, okay? At that personal living space, there's a wedding, all right? And so, because I think the pensioner here was a lawyer, there was a divorce from the past person, who the past person might have been sick, but I'm not sure. Okay, so there's a wedding, and there's tenderness, affection after the wedding from your new person. But then the next card is angry woman, okay? So recall back again, we have false person. False person, remember? The person who was coming to, I'm going to put back the angry woman card. False, somebody's false. Someone is hiding their true feelings, okay? You might have been concerned about being imprisoned just to gain a fortune. And so you were scared of a marriage that came with money. Okay, so let's see. So here we go again. This is not what you want to see. You are worried about imprisonment, and bam, there it is. You got married, and instead of the marriage being about love, something about it is wrong, and you felt that feeling before. That's why you were worried about it, okay? So you got out of one relationship, another relationship approached you, and then you see relationships as a prison, and you don't want to be in a relationship where people play mind games with you. So that's why you were concerned. And so you are rightly to be concerned, right to be concerned, okay? And so what happens next? Reunion, okay? Reunion with probably your past person who was sick. But I don't know what you're going to do with that past person who was sick. Maybe you're going to say hi. I don't know. Hi, but that's probably it. I'm not sure. So the next card here is presents. So the person from your past is bringing you presents and acting like everything is okay. I'm not sure if you wanted to deal with them, but maybe you should be careful. So the next card is quarrel in the reverse. And this card means you guys are not fussing with each other anymore. The next card is a lot of money. There's not a lot of money because a lot of money is in the reverse. So you guys are not quarreling about a lot of money. I remember doing somebody's 2020 preview, and it had something to do with a lot of money causing a quarrel, and it might have been Aquarius. I don't know if this is resonating for Aquariuses or not. So, okay, there's no quarrel about a lot of money. And, okay, there's the consultant is reversed. There's no lawyer. This really reminds me of the Aquarius reading. Something about like a lawyer. Was it Aquarius or Pisces? A lawyer in regard to a lot of money and some misfortunes or something. Anyway, so there's no lawyer. I don't know if this means that the divorce didn't finish. I don't even know what this means. No consultant could mean no friends are coming around to get in your business. It could mean something like that. But the hope card is also in the reverse. There's no hope, and I stopped shuffling cards because I wasn't sure. I ran out of space on the table, and I wasn't sure if this was like I was gonna use all the cards because it was a test reading for my live stream video on my other channel. So I don't know if there's no hope for this reconciliation, and it's possibly because of the malady, okay? So maybe that's just a friend in your life, but you're not gonna be intimate with that person maybe. Depends on what the malady was, okay? I appreciate you guys listening to my video. Check out my other channel where I might do lives, okay? I appreciate you guys listening. Hit the like, subscribe, share, comment if it resonates for you. And the title of this was What's Going On in 2020, okay? So far, I didn't see too many monetary worries. Someone's just concerned about money, but we don't know if anything's going to happen. This is a play reading, so it may not be... all the readings are kind of for entertainment, so unless you're doing a personal reading, maybe it might resonate with you more fully, okay? So anyway, guys, thank you for listening, okay? Oh, yeah, and if you need a personal reading, look in the description box, okay? All right, thank you for supporting my channel.